It looks like there is a lot to do after school besides watch TV.
I think we should look into some of those activities. They sound like a lot of fun.
You know what else is a lot of fun? Our new iPads. This year our district decided it was time to get new iPads. Here is our district spotlight with Abby and Justin.
Hi Sunset, I'm Abby.
And I'm Justin.
We are doing a district spotlight.
And we are interviewing Bill, one of the tech guys from the tech department, to learn about the new iPads.
Why did you get the new iPads?
Our previous fleet of iPads was 4 years old, and we did a lot of good things with them in the district, but it was time to upgrade to the latest and greatest so we could run the newer OS and apps and everything that we need to keep up to date.
Do you like the new iPads?
Yeah, so far we're having pretty good luck with them. I do like them.
What should the kids be doing with iPads?
Well, they, of course, should be doing lots of educational things. They have a lot of abilities for kids to collaborate together. You can have multiple people working on the same document from their own iPads and things like that. Some other interesting new features would include the split screen feature, which is really neat. You can swipe part of your screen to the side and have two windows open, so you could be researching something in one window and right beside that have your notes and be typing in the other window. So yeah, a lot of things we like about the new iPads.
Hi, my name is Riley. Today we will be interviewing Miss Anderson about Lions Park. Why did they rebuild Lions Park?
Well, Lions Park was built in the 1970s. That's a long time ago. And they had not done much to keep it up and going. And so a lot of the equipment was unsafe and had sharp edges. And so you couldn't even swing on the swings. And so they decided that they were going to start to raise some money and make it so that the kids could enjoy it more. And yeah, so that's why they did it.
How did you get involved in this project?
Well, this project started because I bought a house that was Lions Park is in my backyard. And I started taking my kids there, and we were having troubles on the swings. So I even invited my dad over to try and make the swings higher. And we were told by the city of Webster City, Mrs. Anderson, you can't do that. So we ended up I ended up calling the city, and I ended up starting to raise money on myself. I had a donor who had some grandkids in the area who was willing to give some money to help make the swings better. And so then I talked to his daughter, and we talked to friends who are parents and live in that neighborhood. And before you knew it, we were raising money, and a lot of people in the neighborhood contributed to make it what it is now.
Who rebuilt Lions Park?
Well, that was quite the process. I have a friend named Jade Newman, or Jade Williams. She's now Williams. And her and her husband were in charge of raising all of the money. And she needed a project for her college class. And so she decided that Lions Park would be a great thing to raise money for. And she also lived in the neighborhood and has small children that wanted to play on the equipment. And so she kind of headed up this whole thing. So members of the Lions Club, it's Lions Park, and the Lions Club is behind it and building it. And there were, they brought in members, the people that we bought the equipment from, those members were there, and they helped to kind of guide the builders. And the builders were also city employees, people who worked for the city of Webster City, and then volunteers. I actually went out and put the bolts and put the equipment together too. It was, if you've ever put together a big swing set in your backyard, it was like that, but only much, much bigger.
What new environment and improved did they make to the park?
Okay, so they made some new improvements. They had to take out the teeter-totters, and they took out the swings, and they took out, all those sharp edges that I mentioned earlier. And so it's all kind of plasticky material. You fall and you can't get hurt as bad. Oh, Mrs. Hanson knows that you can get hurt because her daughter got hurt on it. The first injury of Lions Park, we said. And let's see. There's just some toys that you can play with, like musical instrument type things. Everything is wheelchair accessible, so wheelchairs can kind of get on the equipment and move around a little bit. There's going to be sidewalks that get right up to the equipment. There's even an app that your parents can get and scan a thing, and then it'll give you challenges to do at the park. So there's like rock walls, and there's a twisty slide, and there's other slides, and I can't remember everything that's there, but it's a neat place to go.
Where is Lions Park located?
Okay, so Lions Park, if you leave out the 4th grade doors of Sunset and you walk over to Walnut Street, which is out the 4th grade doors of Sunset, and down that sidewalk out that way. So that's Walnut Street. And if you walk straight down Walnut Street towards the high school, you'll kind of run into it, or back behind the houses there on Walnut Street. If you're by the high school, it's kind of kitty corner across from the tennis courts that are by the high school. Kind of the soccer fields. I think there's youth soccer fields that are back that direction. So over by the high school. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's it, Miss Anderson.
Thank you so much for asking questions about Lions Park. It's a great place to go. I hope you all go to visit.
It is awesome that we got a new park in town.
That park looks like a lot of fun. It is also a lot of fun to go to the state fair. Our next spotlight is on the state of Iowa with Emma and Lyndon.
Hello, I'm Emma.
And I'm Lyndon, and our spotlight is the state fair.
Officers and directors, which include the governor of Iowa, are in charge of the Iowa State Fair.
We have the state fair to celebrate Iowa's ag heritage by providing a quality environment and facilities to further education and to offer entertainment and competition from all ages, offer opportunities for individual growth for all involved.
To attract millions of people every year.
The state fair was August 9th through 19th.
It is Des Moines, Iowa. There are lots of fun things to do at the state fair, including seeing the cow made of butter.
There is also a petting zoo and a lot of rides to ride.
Maybe next year you can check out the state fair.
That's all from us on the state fair.
Wow, I can't believe they make a cow out of butter.
You could butter a lot of pancakes and waffles with the butter cow.
Now we are going to check out what is happening around the United States with Spotlight on our nation.
Hi, Sunset. I'm Haley.
And I'm Giselle.
Today we are doing a story on Hurricane Harvey.
Hurricane Harvey has affected more than 30,000 people in Houston, Texas.
A hurricane is really strong winds and a lot of flooding.
Hurricane Harvey started on August 17, 2017, and dissipated on September 2nd, 2017.
It dissipated a lot of homes and stores in Houston.
People from around the country have helped people in Houston after the hurricane ended.
People and businesses donated money and supplies to help Houston rebuild.
Bye, Sunset. See you later.
I'm glad we don't have hurricanes in Iowa.
Hurricanes can happen to any country near an ocean. Speaking of other countries, Logan and I will do a spotlight on what is happening around the world. The episode we are going to tell you about is the Little League World Series.
The Little League World Series is the championship for the Little League baseball and softball.
Teams from different countries and states can play Little League baseball and softball.
The Little League World Series is played at the end of August.
The Little League World Series championships for baseball are always held in Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
The softball championships are played in Portland, Oregon.
The winner for the Little League World Series championship this year was a team from Japan.
Japan beat the United States team from the Southwest region.
We hope you enjoyed the first episode of It's Elementary.
Until next time, Sunset, stay awesome.